welcome to tonight's episode of Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, and as always, I have a very special guest for you, James Frazier, co-founder of SIP NYC. He'll be with us for the next 30 minutes, so stay with us. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Beyond Focus TV allows you to discuss contemporary topics affecting the Caribbean people on both a national and local level. The show features informed guests who offer insight, debate, and evaluate various issues. Beyond Focus TV builds on the station's mission to provide useful information to the Caribbean people in New York and abroad. Beyond Focus TV, where our viewing audience can get educated, informed, and empowered. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel. And like I said, I have a very special guest for you, James Frazier. Welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It is great to have you here. We're excited because SIP NYC, things are happening. 2021 is actually starting to pick up. Things are looking really on a good path. So having an event like yours, fantastic. But before we get into it, who is James Frazier?
Okay, well, thanks for the intro.
You're welcome.
The short version is a Brooklyn guy. I'm from Brooklyn. I love doing events by trade. I'm a pharmacist technician. I'm also an entrepreneur. And I love the network.
That you do.
yeah, and that's the short version.
So events has been something. Kind of give us a little background of your, I guess, event life. Your event career, because you have been doing events many years. Also part of 500 Men, which is one of our partner organizations as well for Ladies of Third Thursday. So that's family. So you just have a plethora of events that you've just been doing. So, I can imagine, when did this start for you? High school days, college?
Wow, you're taking me back. Yes, actually, it was high school days. I'm from Eastern York, Brooklyn. And one of the things in Eastern York, Brooklyn, in probably the late 80s, there was a lot of crime dealing with the crack epidemic. And so us brothers on the block, we decided we're not going to be a statistic. So we started having events on the block, and we also used to have bus rides and stuff like that. We also used to have, we started doing house parties and basement parties. When it got too big, then our mothers threw us out. And we started going from Eastern York to Flatbush to rent out halls. Then we started renting out halls, it started getting bigger, then we started renting out clubs. And then we also started doing multiple trips all around the states, like Virginia Beach. We did Caravana in 1997. And we also, actually we did, we elevated to the Labor Day Festival. We did that about 4 years in a row. We did a T-shirt band and a costume band, and a whole host of things.
Whole host of different things.
Yeah,
so
early.
All that to say, long time in the game.
Yes.
Years of experience, which is phenomenal. What still drives you to love events?
Seeing the people smile and let their hair down, because New York, we walk fast, we talk fast, we move fast, and a lot of people don't get a chance to get in a space where they could just have fun. So just seeing people relaxing, having fun, whether it's having a party, which I don't do parties no more, but doing the network events, everybody excited about the new product or the service, and that what drives me the most to keep doing what I'm doing throughout these years.
Oh, absolutely. So I know 2020 with the pandemic, you felt that because everything got shut down.
Absolutely.
There were no events.
Yep.
How, for somebody like yourself who's always out and about doing things, and myself included, how did you pivot and make that adjustment? And I can share my version, but how did you have to adjust to that virtual, so to speak?
Well, with 2020, our last event was in February, and we had to cancel the rest of the events throughout the year, all 4 to 5 events. But I kept in touch via Zoom, via conversation with everybody to see how they doing, and cash apping people. You know what I mean? That's what I did. But I see it symbolically as 2020 is focus. If you really think about it, 2020 is focus, and 2021 is the reset. So for me, I'm like, okay, we're going to get it on 2020 and 21. We're going to make up for what we lost there. But everybody's a little bit more focused now.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's phenomenal. We took the time to focus. And now, here we are. We're doing it. What are some of your key top events looking back throughout your event career that I know you rattled off a few.
Yeah.
What other ones, maybe in the last 10 years, that you could really say, oh, yeah, this one I did, stuck out?
I'm just going to go for recent.
Yeah.
Maybe let's just go for 2019. 2019, we had the biggest network event we ever had, and that was at a place called Slope Lounge. I don't know if he was there. Slope Lounge. We had over 300-something people there. Normally when you do the network events, it's mostly intimate, maybe 50, 75 people, but it was a couple that opened up a venue in Park Slope, Brooklyn. It was huge, and we wanted to help them out, get some people there, and so we took on the challenge. When I say we, the company had New Day to Opportunity and my brothers 500 Men, and we got partners together, and it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal, and that stands out. We had not only master networkers, but we had about a dozen vendors, and so that stood out for me a lot because just to see all these people together having fun, and it's the biggest we ever did. It took a lot of time and effort and volunteers, so that's one of the things that stands out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know, like, when you look back, you could really say some years were just smashing years.
Yeah.
That you had, especially when you have events. Oh, my God. There's a lot of things. I think people are hungry now for it.
Yeah. Everybody, just on my way coming here, somebody asked me about the event that's coming up, and they said, listen, this is the first time I'm coming out. I trust you and everything. I said, no, everything's going to be good. You know how we do it. We got everything safe, safety apparatus and everything. So, yeah, 100%. A lot of people ready. And those who don't know me, you could go to the site at thesipnyc.com. You could look at the bio and our work. Me and my wife work throughout the years, and you can see that it's solid. So I just welcome everybody.
Of course, yeah. Let's kind of shed some light. It's a husband and wife team.
Yep.
You're not doing this solo. And behind every great man, there's a great woman.
Oh yeah.
Supporting.
Yeah.
We've had his wife on Joy as well.
Yes.
No stranger to the Beyond Focus family either.
Yes.
And
Mims Foundation.
Yes, the two of you have really done some great things together.
Yes. And this right here, we formed in February 2020, and we were supposed to launch last year in June, the SIP NYC, but because of COVID, we didn't. But the reason why is that this SIP NYC is basically a company that helps market and brand and promote black-owned wine and spirits. And how that came about, our last few network events, a lot of networkers and owners of brands was coming up to us like, we got this product. They would just come in, and we're like, okay, this is good, but we're going to do it the right way. You can't just bring your stuff in here and everything. So we started getting a lot of that, and shout to Ashanti, rest in peace, from S. Revere Wines. She's someone that was so animate about, you need to put this information out there about the story, and the story about a lot of black brands not getting the just that the other ones has, and also the platforms. We spend hundreds of millions of dollars every year buying wine and the major brands, but it's only about 1% of us that have vineyards and have black wines. But say you need to kind of put it out there. So that led us to say, you know what, we have a platform. Let's do this. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And that's amazing, and it's very true. We don't really have much skin in the game.
Yeah.
But we're drinkers. We're consumers.
We're biggest consumers. But we getting together.
But we're getting more
together.
in there. Well, hold that thought. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us. Back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. So tell us about the SIP NYC. It's coming up. We're excited. Give us all the details about it.
Well, basically, it's at this wonderful place called Amarachi in Brooklyn. It's literally under the Manhattan Bridge on the Brooklyn side. You're going to figure it out. It's like the Dumbo side. And so we have two rooms, actually. We have a room that's going to be doing dining, and we have special speakers are going to be there and two DJs. Then we have a second room in the back that's going to have over 10 different vendors or exhibitors featuring their wines, vodka. We had chocolates. We have a brother, Brooklyn Smokes, is doing cigars outside because they have a nice ambiance outside that people could dine. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I know that is going to be
a lot of fun.
So nice.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yes.
Are you able to share some of the brands who are going to be in the room?
Sure. We got Amor Geneve. He's going to kill me. Coviella, what's up? It's the first natural blue wine. We have vodka. We have plus vodka. Yeah, plus vodka. We have plus vodka. Whiskey, we have Den of Thieves. We have a young lady from Delaware, Stranger and Wine, Strange Wines. I'm sorry, they're gonna
no
kill
problem.
Me. Yeah, we can edit that. We have actually a non-alcoholic beverage. It's called Caribbean Hibiscus. It's almost like sorrel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a lot of different things. Red wine. We have Moscato. We have a lot of great things. They're gonna enjoy. Have a lot of variety.
And what's the concept or the premise behind the event? They come in, they get to try everything, they get to purchase. How does that all work?
Right. So they come in, they get a wristband, they get a signature glass by the Sip NYC. They get to taste everything, and also they get to purchase everything if they like. And also we have a chocolatier that's going to be there because wine goes great with chocolate. She's going to have the chocolates there dipped in all type of things and stuff like that. And then if you want to dine, they have the cuisine in the next room that you can purchase, a plate. And they got Caribbean food, Nigerian food, and American food. So you're going to get all that all in one night. We have some of the top DJs in New York. Big up DJ Kid New for Talking New York, and also DJ Don of Everest Sound Station. And so they're going to keep us tuned in, and so we have a couple of guest speakers that's going to be there from the industry. So that's how the day going to go. 5 hours, people, so get there early. Half the tickets are already gone, and you need a ticket to get in. So
it is a ticketed event.
Yeah, it's a ticketed event. And you go on the site, www.thesipnyc.com, and you get more information.
That is phenomenal. I'm so excited just to see
all
the different, I will be there to see all the different brands.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be amazed. Premium. These guys work hard. We have several media that's confirmed to come in, a lot of taste makers. So we got a lot of surprises, too. I'm looking forward to
that.
That
is going to be an interesting one, especially you've got confirmed a lot of brand. How many, on average, do you think different brands will be able to taste and explore?
Brand that's going to be there?
Yeah.
We're going to have 10.
10, okay.
Yeah, 10. And so, again, you're going to be amazed.
They should get something to eat,
Oh, yeah.
You should eat before.
Oh, yeah. And then plus, again, the food is phenomenal, too. We're going to have a station where you can drink water because anybody wants to, tasting before. You got to have some water. So we're going to have people have some water because we're going to get it in. It's for the grown and sexy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Attire?
Casual. Not too strict, but casual, grown and sexy. And, again, go to the site. They give you all the things that, that we require. But grown and sexy. Yeah.
I love it. Who was the brainchild behind this? Who came up with the concept?
Actually, it's not new. Because when you look at a lot of chocolate cities like Atlanta, Maryland, Virginia, they're doing it up already. And so... And I watched them for a year and a half now, being more conscious that it is brands that's black, that's premium, that's out there. So, there's brands out there that's doing it already. As for New York, a lot of the researchers that it has since a year now we searched it, we didn't see a lot of brands that's doing that in New York, what we're trying to do. I'm not saying we're the first, but I think we are, a couple, So, but, The brands inspire me. The brands inspire me hearing their story online, talking to them, and they need a platform. They need people to know that they exist, and I have a platform. We have a platform, me and my wife, and all of us. So, yeah.
No, that's great. Half the tickets are gone. How many attendees you're looking at having in total?
Total, I don't want to say that yet because, again, we're not fully 100% open yet. I don't want to get the manager, nervous. But, the great thing about it right now, legally, we 75%, I think they said 75% open, inside. So we're getting there. And we have a great outdoor ambiance so we can fit like 70 people. So we're going to be good. We're going to be good.
It's going to be...
Promise you.
It's going to be nice. What are your safety measures for those wondering at home?
Yeah, so basically we have obviously the protocol, the mask, we also have plenty of sanitizers. We have security there, and we're going to space people out as much as possible as the CDC protocol. So and again, this is already in place with the restaurant. So they're going to make sure we do the right thing. And this restaurant been around for a long time, so we got you covered.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing, because for a lot of people,
Oh, yeah.
this will be one of their first
Yes.
biggest.
100%.
So to come out and support that, there's still that hesitancy. 'Cause
Yeah.
I still have it. I remember my first train ride when I went on the train. I was like, oh man, I'm riding
Yeah.
the subway.
Yeah.
And then you get over it. You do get
Yeah.
over that anxiety. But the first time you're doing it,
Oh yeah, trust me. After the second drink, you're gonna be good. You're gonna see.
which brand, not brand, or category of liquor are you looking forward most of tasting?
Me, I'm a vodka guy. I like
Are
red
you?
wine too. I like red wine. We got some nice red wine out there, but it's not about me. It's about the people, and they've spoken, and they have a lot of great comments they leave on Eventbrite and the emails, and a lot of people have their own taste. So we listen to them. I think we got a good variety to everybody. A lot of people like red wine and Moscato, and
Love Moscato. Moscato's one of my favorites.
brandy and whiskey, and
Gotta have the whiskey.
we gotta lose something for everybody. This is our first one. We're gonna get it right, But we listen. And, people. We check our emails constantly. So we listening.
That is
Yeah.
great. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just trying to stay focused. We did a walkthrough the other day with a lot of volunteers and our technicians and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get everybody focused, and the people that worked with me in the past doing events, I got the top of the top people. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. I'm just trying to make sure everything is organized. It's gonna be fine.
Being organized is the key thing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times where promoters fail is they don't put the consumer first.
Yes. You gotta listen to them.
Gotta listen. So to hear you say that actually speaks volumes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's great. So super excited that that's what you do. We're going to take a quick break.
Great.
We'll be right back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel. So, James, why don't you share the website where everybody could get tickets? Because, of course, we want to make sure that you all get your tickets in advance. We're already at 50% capacity, which means there's only about half of these tickets left for you to be able to go get.
Yes. Yes. First of all, thanks Beyond Focus for having us here. Appreciate you guys. Everybody is going down. This is also the launching. TheSipNYC.com. You can get the tickets on TheSipNYC.com. And visit us. We're going to have a ball. That's all I can say.
What about your social media?
Social media, TheSipNYC, Instagram, Facebook, TheSipNYC. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are ready. What's the decor theme? Little surprise. Little cat. You can't release anything?
No. The only reason why, because the back room is literally being transformed. The dining room is easy. I mean, you've been to Amarachi before. We don't have to do too much. But what we're going to do it in the back room is going to be amazing, but you have to come and see. I can't even tell you. The owner don't even know. Big up,
That's how much
big
of a
up,
surprise it's going to be.
Yeah. We got the right people in place.
And the team, it really kind of talk about, to put something of this level together, the months of planning, the team. I mean, there's so many moving parts to this.
Yes.
I think people at home, they just come out and they see a good time. But there's a whole lead up, pre-production, when you're doing it, and even the wrap up, because it doesn't end that day.
It doesn't end that day. Yeah, so I'm fortunate enough to doing this for a while. So I have a lot of people that work with me throughout the years, but the people that's coming up or trying to get in the game, plan in advance, get the top people, If you got to pay the top people, pay them. You know, don't try to do everything yourself. You know, and know your role. I mean, if you know you're not the person to be by the door because you got an attitude, let somebody else friendly like Lydia go over there and smile. You know what I mean? Know your role. Know your role and stick with that skill set and just rock out and just, you know, do you and let everybody do yourself. Don't try to do everything yourself. And then you're just going to crash and burn, and you're going to get burned out, and then no one's going to see you next year. And you're going to see us next year and the next year. So I just tell everybody, have balance, be organized, and plan.
What are some of the pitfalls that's a very common thing that promoters fall into that trap?
Mm-hmm. It could be a lot of things. Some people just overestimate or underestimate how the night gonna go. You know, you know, and I've done that. You know, several times in the game, whereas I'm thinking 1,000 people going to come, and we're spending all this money, and then, you know, only 14 people show up. You know, and it's a lot of reasons for that, but don't overhype things. You know, if you ain't about that life and you can't make results, it's gonna end up on your reputation. Your reputation, it goes a long way. So just stay in your lane and plan, and just keep it real. Some things that you're not good at, get somebody or hire them to do it. You know what I mean? If you really want to be in the game, you know, you got to have a team. You got to be respectful and everything, well balanced.
I think a lot of promoters don't like to spend money.
Yeah. And I don't know how the game is now. I really don't, 'cause I've been out of the game when it comes to that. You know, but you have to pay to play sometime. You want the best people, you got to pay to play. And I learned that a long time ago, because I lost a lot of money, and I made a lot of money. But most of the time, I lost a lot of money is that I was being cheap.
and that's the reality of it. Yeah. And that's a nice thing to hear, because you learn from that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you want to cut corners. You got to think you could do this, and I could do this for this.
I could do this myself. Cook. I cook. I could cook too. Yeah, okay. DJ. I'm a DJ too. So you're going to DJ, you're going to host, and you're going to do the door, right? No. Stop.
Yeah. At some point, you just have to
let it go.
Delegate.
Yes. And shout out to my wife, Joy Frazier, because, you know, I got a nice accountant as a partner, and my wife, she's good at micromanaging when it comes to, you know, tables and decor and everything, and that's not my thing. So I get her to handle that. You? And I get to just micromanage and do that thing. So I'm in good hands.
You are in great hands. I want to shout out Sharon.
Oh, Sharon Devins, what's up? You know, Sharon's been very instrumental with me doing press, because for the longest she wanted me to do that, and I saw no need for it. But now we had a nice long talk a month ago, and my wife was in my ear in that Zoom, and was like, okay, prepare yourself. So, you know. Oh, this is my first interview. Big up. Beyond Focus.
Congratulations that we get to be the first one.
Yes. Yep.
And you're doing great. You know, definitely, you know, you've warmed up to the camera. You're getting to really just introduce yourself to the viewers, which is important, you know.
Absolutely.
And June 12th.
Yes.
Big day.
Yep. Amarachi, the SIP NYC.
And what time to what time?
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Are we going to have special guest speakers, too? We have 2 special guest speakers that may not put their name out there yet. But one I can. Sunshine, the owner of Happy Cork. She has probably the biggest black-owned wine and spirits, you know, store in New York. You know, that has a variety. She's brilliant what she do. She's going to be there for our first special guest. That's like 2:30. And then, you know, follow us on the website, and you'll figure out, you'll see more of the guests that we have booked there. So we're excited to have her. She shed a lot of knowledge and how people can actually support other brands and buy from other brands from other places. So there's a lot of things going on.
So you're going to get guest speakers, great liquor, food access, beautiful ambiance.
Cigars, too.
Cigars. And actually a lot of women are getting into cigars now.
A lot. Yeah. Some people call me and said, I bought the ticket just because of cigar. I said, okay, not a problem. All right.
I just think we like to look cute with it.
Yeah.
What did Will Smith say? It's for the look, we don't light it. You know?
Yeah, it's just the look.
It's just the look.
It's all good. It's all good. A lot of ambiance.
A lot of ambiance. A lot of great people.
Yes.
Grown and sexy.
Grown and sexy all day. all day.
Putting it out there, it's going to be a beautiful day.
There you go. I love that energy. Positive.
Beautiful. I want the sun shining. I want to be out there and hold my cigar.
Yep.
I want to sip on something.
Yep.
Look over the Brooklyn Bridge and just be like.
What's your preference?
I'm almost if it's during the week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love Moscato.
Yeah.
But I'm a Johnny Walker girl too.
Okay.
So if I have to do brown, I love brown liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Not Hennessy though. I've divorced Hennessy. Like we're not one anymore. After
Okay.
the Parkway a few years back.
Okay.
But Moscato,
Mm-hmm.
Buntanura,
Mm-hmm.
and some whiskey.
Okay. So I neglected to say we have an international drink called Lady Smith. It's like a cognac brandy, and it's from South Africa or black owned. You're gonna like it.
I'm definitely gonna check
You're
it
gonna
out.
like it. Lady Smith, big up.
Well, James, thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
Yes, thank you.
And looking forward to June 12th.
Yes, ma'am.
And as always, if you have any questions or comments, you can send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. I'm your host, Lydia Patel. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be back again next week. Same time, same place. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us.
Beyond Focus TV show wants and needs your feedback. Did we blunder? Please let us know so we can improve. Was the show helpful to you? Drop us a note so we can share the success with our staff members. Is there something you think we could do better? We welcome new ideas and new approaches to old ideas. Do you have a great suggestion? Let us know and we'll work on it. If you would like to share your comments anonymously, please send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. If you want to get in touch with the executive producer directly, send him an email at gene@beyondfocusmedia.com. We really look forward to hearing from you.